What is up, guys? Welcome back. Today's video, I want to clear up some dumb stuff that I'm just thinking on the fly generally. Well, good morning. How are you? I don't know. Hi. Well, I'm okay. I didn't pet you. I understand. I'm sorry. In Tuesday's video, I said Gummy Gumdrops is only down to 1 bottle. I didn't say night, day, mid-afternoon. So we have started her on grain, and I'll show you that in a minute. I gotta milk Licorice before I can throw her grain in there. Because if I throw her grain in there now, Miss Licorice will just eat it all. We give her grain in the morning. While I'm milking, I will put her grain in the container in there. That'll give her plenty of time to calm down, because she still wants that morning bottle. That'll give her time to calm down, eat the grain, and then I'll let her out for the day. We have chosen to give her bottle at night. But for me, that gets a bottle in her belly at night. She can lay down. I'm not fighting you, buddy. I see you've been fighting the door again. Got your head all. What have you been fighting? You got a big black strip right now. He was rubbing the door right there. No, sir. No, sir. Hi, good morning. Can I get your eye check, please? Can I do an eye check, please? I don't want to fight you. You know that. Your eyes look good. I don't like the way you look. You're getting warmed. Yeah, I don't like the way you look at all. I don't know how I'm going to get your fat butt on a scale. She's just been laying a lot, and she's hanging her head. I don't like it. We have a couple girls in heat, so Captain Sassy Pants here is wanting to challenge everything that moves. Who's my big boy? Who's my big boy? So we're giving Gummy her bottle at night so she can have a full belly and go to sleep on that, and it works really well. She is getting 16 ounces a day in the bottle, and she will continue to get that for another 2 weeks before we stop the bottles altogether. Danielle's the breeder. She's at Nationals this week. She is phenomenal. I mean, I'll talk with her first, but if any of you guys want any of her babies, I'm not sure how she does her breeding program, but I know that she is breeding talent. But she is a wealth of information, and she is helping me. I'm trying to increase our milk production. Just talking with her, we're gonna start doing some things the way she's doing it. I always tell you guys, there is a right way. Somebody knows the perfect way, but we do things the way we do things, and that's how we do it. But I'm always open to learning new things. So keep that in mind. Doing it new ways. If there's a better way, I'm on it. So Miss Gummy Gumdrop gets 1 bottle at night, and then she gets her grain. She's working on her parkour skills. I have to tell you, honestly, I do not like bottle babies. It's great to come over here and feed her at night. It's a terror the rest of the time. That shouldn't discourage you guys from doing it. And I will show you when we're done here. The constant just jumping on me, and when I just want to pick her up and pet her, and she's literally, it's not gentle. She'll get her head right here and she'll just punch you in the neck. And it's not nice. It's not gentle. It is legit painful. You guys have seen how hard they hit mom when they're nursing on the teat. It's not good, and I don't like it. Friendly, yes. Does she always come to me? Absolutely. But her only purpose in life is to see if I got milk somewhere that'll come out, and I'm not down with that. The other thing I want to talk about today is Rollo surgery, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that. I can't show you everything because YouTube will ban me. They're not friends of reality. It doesn't matter if you do disclaimers, warnings, heads up, whatever. It's all good. So I will show you his prep, him getting knocked out, and then them doing a little exploratory. It ended up turning into an exploratory surgery because we could not find the testicle on the ultrasound. When we actually got there, Dr. Anderson thought he could feel a little bit of the head of the testicle close to the opening of the scrotum, and he thought he could maybe work it down in there and get it with the forceps and just pull it out, cut them both off right there. I believe the word is cryptorchid, meaning that the testicle has stayed within the abdominal wall. It did not drop down into the scrotum, but the testicle was inside his abdominal wall. It was not able to be pulled into the scrotum. Because it was inside the abdominal wall, it does not grow to be the same size as a normal testicle. So it's very small. It was about the tip of my thumb there, whereas his other testicle was probably the size of a lime. You'll see a spot at the beginning where we thought, or I didn't think anything, I'm not a doctor, where Dr. Sarah and Dr. Foster thought that his testicle was just on the inside of his leg and just hadn't made its way to the scrotum. Hey, you can't leave. You can know. We're not taking walks today. Get out of here, you little chunky butt. She probably wouldn't. She probably wouldn't go more than 10 feet. Anyways, he opted to cut in there, pulled that out. It was just a lymph node, so that was the end of the hope. He did opt to go through the side wall of the goat because it's easier to do an exploratory surgery that way with the ruminant animal. They didn't have to go through the side wall. They opted to go through the side wall. There was a lot of discussion. They both did their homework. When I show up and they're there and they're talking about what each of them had read the night before and discussing the options. You guys are freaking amazing. That made me feel so much at ease. If you've watched this channel for any period of time, our old vet, and I know, and even Dr. Foster told me when we were there that, first of all, goats do not like anesthesia. They like to die. He also was, you know, anything can go wrong, blah, 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 blah. We had taken Chocolate, who was our first stallion that we were ever gonna keep, and we were gonna use him to breed girls. Phenomenal milk lines, came from Pud. When you take him to your goat vet, and the goat vet is on vacation, so he passes it off onto the cat vet. Maybe there's no difference, but nobody better die when that happens. And he did. And they were like, I don't know. We know he's peeing blood and he probably has internal bleeding, so take him to the OSU, which is the Ohio State University emergency vet. Yes, I know things happen, whatever. Chocolate was a huge hit to us. That one was like, we're not breeding anymore. We're just gonna let these goats live here until they die, and then we're done with goats. That was hard. That was really, really hard, and made more difficult by what I think was a terrible vet practice of just passing him to whoever happened to be in there that day. I guess good thing there was a vet there that day at least, or who knows who would have done the surgery. Anyway, to walk in and have them be talking about what they were doing research on last night and the process of what they thought was the best way to do the surgery, I felt 100% comfortable with what they were doing. What he told me about how it was easier to find the rogue testicle going through the sidewall, being able to just move the rumen out of the way so that it gives them a bigger space to explore. Having a little trouble with the pulse ox, reading his pulse and oxygen level, and they worked at it until they got it. He got shaved in a few extra places because, you know, priority one is to make sure that they can see what he's doing physically to make sure he's okay. They shaved an ear, they shaved an armpit, his whole side got shaved for the surgery. They shaved the inside of his back leg for the initial search. He looked like he woke up from a bad party, but he lived. He's alive now. He's doing great. So here's a little bit of the footage from the surgery.
He's sleeping.
He's sleepy.
Yeah.
He looks. He had his legs locked.
Legs locked. Yeah. I figured
Out of
it.
it.
This one. See what you think. Right up here at the neck, right in there.
Oh, what's this?
That's what I'm saying. Is that the
This
tail?
right here. No,
Is that the whole nut?
I think that's the whole thing right there.
I know it's tiny. Yeah, I didn't know if that's the whole nut or if that's just the tail of the epididymis. But you can't feel much up above it where it's really.
Yeah, stick the ultrasound on it. I'm kind of wondering if that's not the whole thing.
It could be if it's that tiny. It's gonna. We could get that lucky.
It's so small. That huge probe. It's gonna be hard to.
True, but I'm thinking about just cutting right there first thing.
I would at least want, to check what that
And
is.
just
before
see
you-
what we've got before we.
I took it down a little bit.
Okay. Just trying to see if we can find a spot that we breathe for him. It's breathing good, heart's going good. Depending on what all we find and how we take those out of there, I usually wouldn't close, so he's gonna end up with
Still have a drain.
bag hanging.
Yep.
And then it should shrivel up. Somebody's always gonna have a little bit more scrotum hanging there. Theoretically, we could just band the scrotum off. A little nub right there.
Not something you think of when you're going through vet school. He's going to be just shaving testicles.
Yeah, well, we
You do a lot.
quite a bit,
No.
yeah. We don't anything.
No.
It's just
Not a bit.
2 minutes, 2.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. I figured it was just a pigmentation issue. And for some reason that's not it right there, then we're gonna have to
Do more
rewrite it. That sure did. I can just.
I feels like it. It feels like a little cat testicle.
Yeah. That sounds like it's happy now. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get this semi-slowed and see what we got here. That started moving a little bit.
Yeah,
Lymph
that's
node.
not promising then.
lymph node. It sure felt nice, but that ultrasound fired back up a little bit further up near the kidney. Yeah, because I know it should be up on this side somewhere, so we should do a fine incision.
That's
Kidding me?
What about down on the bottom?
Have some gas and stuff in there.
You start up high and we down low. Start down low.
Well, it's
So-
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. He's like, I'm not talking
He's
to you
still
right now.
a little drunk.
Yeah, he's got antibiotics on board, he's got anti-inflammatory on board.
You look really good though. Got some battle scars.
Yep.
This is an interesting color.
Yeah.
So what are we looking at as far as?
They're stitches, they're white, which they kind of blend in with him. There's a whole row of them, so about a week and a half. You can take them out or you can bring them up and have us take them out.
And then can he go back in the pasture
I
or?
think he should be good to get back to normal activity. That's still open at the bottom down there just to be able to drain. And
Let that drain out,
yeah,
right?
exactly. So it'll heal up on its own. Make sure the flies stay off of him. And
Oh, buddy. And then here's a little bit of footage last night of us actually removing his stitches. No problems there, popped right out, just had to find him.
You're not dead. You're not dead. Hi, buddy. Yes, I love you too. Okay. What? It's okay.
He's a trooper, he always
He's
is.
doing good, yeah.
You're gonna have to hold him. I'm gonna have to go get a pair of small scissors or something.
Don't get excited. Don't lose your head, Augustus. You're okay. I know. I know. It's okay. Bucky's like, what will happen if I headbutt this? And just knock the camera right over. Got a little uncomfortable on that one. I know.
Think I got them all? I'm just double checking.
Well, it's hard because it's white thread against his white fur.
Dr. Anderson,
Like, could we have used some black thread, Doc?
black thread on white fur, buddy. All right, you look good, man. Stitches out. And I want to let you guys know that he is going to his new home Thursday morning, which will be 2 days ago. He's going to Ray, and Ray has already purchased 3 of our goats. We sold him Meringue last year. Meringue, we discovered, was passing double teats, so we sold her as a pet. Meringue didn't show any signs of double teat, had perfect babies, and then last year threw all babies with double teats. So we didn't want to pass that along. Ray was looking for pets for his wife for a Christmas gift, Meringue and 2 of our boys. So he has a 3-pack of ZCF goats. He will also be picking up Rollo tomorrow, potentially Tiny, Mr. Tiny. That's awesome. The thing that happened with Ray was we had sold him Meringue, knowing she had a double teat, and we did not have her fixed, and he said he would not breed her. He wanted another goat this year, and I said, all we have are bucks, and I cannot, as a good breeder, sell you an intact buck that could potentially breed Meringue and throw babies that have a double teat. He's like, cool, no worries. What about that little guy, Rollo? Done and done. They're coming to pick him up.
Well, there's Rollo and Blondie and Mocha, or as you would know him as Bucky. His name got changed to Mocha. Blondie got changed to Snow Cone. And there's Tiny. Where's Meringue? Little Miss Meringue.
I gotta get the girls milked. After I get everybody milked, we'll let Gummy out. We'll see if we can walk the girls to the pasture. You guys are gonna already seeing me fixing the bridge, getting that back in place. You know, you turn on the fence and 99% of the goats walk up to the fence. I don't know if they can hear it or feel it or sense it or whatever. And they're like, nah, I'm not touching that. Every goat we've had this year is like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna walk through that even though it shocks me. The scary part is when they touch it and it shocks them and they go through it instead of going away from it. Because then you got a goat out. Now the fence is on. The goat is on the outside. They're trying to get to the inside. They know it shocks them now. And they're just standing there running in circles and you gotta try to catch them. So these little goobers, Licorice went through the fence, Gummy went through the fence, Mochi and Moon Pie both went through the fence. Oh, it's so cute because little Gumdrop, even though she's never been, I'm gonna do her profile, but she's never eaten off of her mom, which is Licorice. I wanted to clear that up with you guys too. Licorice is Gumdrop's mom, but Gummy was a bottle baby from 1 second after birth, okay? So there was no bond there, there's no bond there, there's no, I know you're my mom, I'm gonna eat off you. I had hopes, but I always have hope. But I stalled them up together, as you guys have already seen. Do you parkour? I know, baby. I stalled them up together, and they're like best buddies because Mean Girls over here. Hey, Mean Girls. I'm suspect of you, Cuclairs. I'm suspect of all of you. Anyway, the Mean Girls over here were beating up little Gummy. So after Rollo's surgery, he lived in this stall for a few days, and then we moved him up to kind of our like sick goat stall up by the rabbit barn in the garden. We took a friend up with him. Bucky's up there with him, but that gave me the opportunity to just put Mama Licky and Baby Gumdrop over here by themselves. And then we have Mochi, Mooney, and Sum in this stall. And these two have become best friends. I see them go out in the pasture in the day and little Gumdrop is following right on her mama's heels. She's just like, mommy, mommy, mommy. It's adorable. All right, I'm gonna get these guys milked up. I'm gonna end this video. Go click all the buttons, like, subscribe, thumbs up, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a stranger, and then I'm gonna let the girls out. We're gonna take a walk in the pasture. You guys will have already seen the last video. We will be at the Asheville Food Truck Festival Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So when you see this Saturday, you're still gonna be able to like come down, check us out. We'll be there Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And you will see this on Friday night. Asheville, Ohio, Asheville Park. All right, we finished milking. This has been her game since what? I'll show you guys why I'm not enjoying the bottle baby aspect of the bottle baby. And I love that she comes to me. Don't get me wrong there. Gummy Gums. Gummy, come here. I'm gonna let her punch me in the throat. Oh, what? That's my ear. Get out of here, you little chunk. Unleash the hounds. All right, you guys will go for a walk? Oh, this is the problem in the morning. Come on, goats. Gummy Gum. Come on, girls. So let's say, take your goats for a walk. Come on, babies. I can't stop on the bridge, otherwise there'll be errors. I forgot to turn the fence on, chubbies. What? I know. What? Moo moo. All right, guys. I'll leave you with Cookie, standing in the sun, looking fabulous. Ugh. Don't eat that. What? No, it's not eatable. This is what I'm telling you. It's not eatable. I love it and it's cute and it's adorable, but it can also get old pretty quick. Because I just want to pet you. Just want to pet you. Just want to pet you. What about that? No? Rude. Do you need a flat spot to land or what? Cookie's a good mama. She always makes sure that her little mini her is safe. This goat. You're just a giant puppy dog, aren't you? All right, guys, bye.